What's up, guys? Welcome to Duck Duck Dynamite. I'm your host, Stefano, and sadly enough, Jerry is no longer with us, so we have his head, and this will be his stand-in for the whole entire show. How you doing, Jerry? This is Stefani.
What the hell, man?
Damn it,
I was looking all over for this.
You were in the bathroom.
Oh, God.
Alright, well, now he's back. In a different disguise.
It's called improvising. That's disgusting.
We have lots and lots of new things to talk about today. Like Chivalry, Deadliest Warrior, and The Long Dark, which is a Kickstarter game, and the Steam Machine controller. That will be the biggest topic we talk about. We have some expert wannabe. Expert. Who knows at least a little bit about it.
Hello, Mr. Expert.
Hello, Mr. Expert. He's behind the camera. Okay, so we'll start off with Chivalry, Deadliest Warrior, which is the expansion pack or DLC. That's not really DLC.
It's
like an update.
Yeah, it's
An
pretty much
update
an
to
update.
Chivalry, which would take place with like Deadliest Warrior if you've ever played the Xbox arcade version.
If you have ever seen our channel, which hopefully you have if you are watching this, Jared and I, Stefano and Jared, are both very big fans of the Chivalry game. We play it a lot and we enjoy playing it. So having a new expansion paid update for it.
Yeah. Is it paid?
Yeah, it's $15.
$15.
$15.
I think it'll be worth it.
It will. It definitely will. It's adding a lot of new stuff. And we're also big fans of the show Deadliest Warrior.
I love Deadliest Warrior. Watching some of my favorite warriors from time history will be interesting enough to play as them. That's not in the arcade game, which was not bad. But why don't you explain what it's about? What's in the Deadliest Warrior game? What can we expect from it?
Well, as if you didn't know, Deadliest Warrior is a TV show.
On Spike?
On Spike, yes. That showcases different warriors throughout time and how they would do against others. And that's what this game is trying to capture. It's using the first person gameplay. And third person, yes, if you like to play third person with Chivalry.
It's kind of lame. It's really difficult to use.
Yeah.
You're just kind of flailing.
Yes, just...
Okay, anyway.
So what this is it's an expansion to Chivalry that allows it so that you can play as different classes. Like, it doesn't just have the regular classes, man-at-arms, knight, all this stuff. Instead, it's adding... Dude, hold on to your paper. Instead, it's adding stuff like samurais and Vikings.
Spartans.
And Vikings. They announced Vikings, too.
They announced Vikings?
Yeah. Yes, they've announced... Those are three that they've announced so far.
So what do you want to see? What kind of new things would you like to see besides the classes, of course? Like new terrains or something like that. What else would you like to see?
Well, so far I see that they have a temple level, which looks pretty cool. And another thing that they have is each different time warrior thing has its different classes. Like you have an archer and stuff for each one.
Right, because Spartan would not have doesn't have an archery, but they have javelins.
You have a pike.
I don't think they have. Do you think they all make that noise? Maybe.
Yes.
Anyway, Chad, what is your opinion on Deadliest Warrior Chivalry? Are you excited for it?
I am very excited for it. I really love Chivalry, despite all its bugs. I'm really excited for it, and I love the show, and I love the game. One thing that I hope they do is I hope they add a pirate.
Yes, pirate would be very interesting.
The only problem is that pirates would be similar to Vikings in how they fight dirty.
Yeah, but you also have pirates would be very ranged because they would have the blunderbuss and the flintlock pistol. Honestly, I'm very excited for it, and I hope it does very well, and I hope they fix the bugs in regular Chivalry. But
like how they will.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Right. That was quite interesting.
Yes.
Chad, I have a question for you. Are you interested in indie games or games made by like kind of self-artists?
You know, compared to a lot of other people that work with us on these different videos, I am probably the most interested in indie games here.
I would agree. I'm really not interested in crappy games. Just kidding. I love indie games. Like, Sir, You're Being Hunted. And there is a game on Kickstarter. Don't relax yourself. It was a transition into Kickstarter.
Good. Anyways, there's a game on Kickstarter that I'm very interested in right now. It is called The Long Dark. It is created by indie studios named Hinterland Studios, and it is what they're calling a survival simulator after a disaster. So it's a post-disaster survivor simulator. You play as a person named William McKenzie, who is a pilot who crashed in northwest Canada and now must survive on very low resources. Nothing's wrong with Canada, sir.
I'm not.
And now he must survive on very low resources. Unlike my friend here, I am very excited about this game. I think it's a great indie game and it looks like a great project. And you guys should all go over and kickstart it.
Chad,
Yes.
you know, Steam is doing some pretty interesting things.
I love Steam.
I love Steam too, and they're doing a very interesting called a Steam Machine / controller. And since we know jack about that, we're gonna add we're gonna invite our
Technical.
expert. Yeah,
He
expert.
took a few classes. Colin Gregory.
CMG 131.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, you could say. So, the Steam box, or well, I should say not the Steam box. It's actually called the Steam Machine, which was kind of a bad idea to call it. So, now as it is only just been released or talked about, not even released, it's been Valve has been very vague about their they've been very vague about their specs.
Oh, interesting.
So, not quite do we know what,
Well, I mean, Colin, it is Valve. They're not known for being very clear about their things.
yeah, and of course, you're always gonna have the people who believe that Half-Life 3 is coming out.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah, of course.
It's Valve. So, anyway, it's being produced by a third party, or multiple third party companies, so that you, consumer,
The player.
and the player, can decide what type of hardware you want. You can pick like graphics cards or your CPU or your amount of hard drive space. Pretty much the same way you'd pick how you build your laptop. Or
So customizable.
yeah,
Sounds
essentially. You'll have a lot of options, and hopefully it'll end up as a good system.
Now, Colin, tell us about this controller that everyone's been freaking out about.
Yes, controller for what?
Alright, so the
Steambox.
Steambox has a completely new controller, which probably everyone is freaking out about, because you've gotten rid of your analog sticks.
Analog sticks,
Right.
Everyone
But
loves.
I use those to play my video games.
Yes, now they haven't gotten rid of it and not replaced it with anything. They've replaced it with a touchpad.
A touchpad?
Like
what
on
is
your
that?
laptop. It's in case you don't know what a touchpad is.
I don't. I'm Amish. I don't know what any technology is.
Amish.
It's essentially you just start touching things and it does stuff.
Never knew.
So anyway, you get your touchpads on the sides instead of your analog sticks, and you have a touchscreen in the middle. So it's kind of like the PlayStation 4's controller in terms of that touchpad in the middle. Other than that, it's a pretty good system, and yeah, hopefully everyone ends up liking it.
I probably
Hopefully
will.
they do. Hopefully they learn that touching things is not as scary as they thought it would be, Colin.
Except for children. Don't touch children.
Don't touch
Yeah.
children, please.
If you touch children, you will go to jail.
Don't do it.
Ask Colin here.
Ask away.
I'm gonna go now.
Good. That's what he gets for escaping parole. Anyways,
Thank you very much for watching this glorious video full of information. And Chad.
indeed. I've been Jerry Chad,
I've been Stefano Jared.
and this was
Duck, duck.
News.